What is the one thing that will hold you back even if you have a great product? That's what I'm going to cover in today's video. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you like videos about how to grow your business and expand your mindset.
Hi, I'm Dan Henry. I used to deliver pizza and sell water bottles to pay my rent. Then I discovered entrepreneurship and grew a $20 million online business. Subscribe to my channel and I'll show you how.
Hey everybody, Dan Henry here, and in today's video, I'm going to cover the one thing that will always hold you back, no matter how great your product is. A lot of people talk about if you have a great product, it will sell itself. Well, I'm going to completely debunk that in today's video and show you why there is a factor, and there is a one thing that always comes back to bite you in the bum if you don't put energy, focus, and effort into it, regardless of how great your product is. And listen, if you like these videos, please hit the like button because it lets me know that I'm on the right track and I'm giving you guys what you want. All right, now in order to illustrate this point, I am going to use my trusty whiteboard here. Now, when you have an automobile that runs on gas, right? You got a little gas cap here, and in order for this automobile to run, for the wheels to turn and for it to go, you have to put gas in it. Now, in order to put gas in it, you have to have oil rig that, I don't know if this is exactly what an oil rig looks like, but it drills into the ground. It finds the oil, brings it out, refines it in a factory, right, with a little smoke and all that, and brings it into the car. There's a lot that goes in to taking oil, crude oil from the ground, mining it, refining it, and putting it in said car. And there's a lot of jobs and infrastructure and things that go into this entire process. Now, since 1935, there has been story after story after story, probably over a dozen of inventors that actually created an engine that ran on water. Yes, water. The most abundant, the most readily available resource. I mean, most of the planet Earth is water. And so by creating an engine that would run on water that worked, you could call that one of the greatest products ever made. Not a good product, not a great product, literally top 3 greatest products ever conceived by mankind. Definitely the idea that if the product is great, it'll sell itself must be true for this product. If a car can run on water, that must be true. But here's the thing. Even though there were dozens of stories of cars being made to run on water, something fishy always happened. There was either a sudden death of the inventor mysteriously, or a company, there were rumors that a company would buy up the plans or the rights to that and shove it in a drawer. And yes, you could argue that some of these were conspiracy theories, but out of all of those, you think at least one has to have some truth to it. And so what is the point I'm trying to illustrate? Well, it's simply this. Even though somebody could create an engine that would run on water, the most plentiful source in the world, every single time they tried, something happened from the oil and gas industry because it would have lost thousands of jobs that prevented them from selling this engine. And so what does that teach us? It teaches us that it doesn't matter how great your product is. If you can't sell it, it simply doesn't matter. Your ability to create a great product is only limited by your ability to sell it. So what do you do with that principle? And I'll say it one more time. Your ability to create a great product is only limited by your ability to sell it. So what do we do with that? What we do with that is we don't get into the mindset of, well, I'm a business owner. You know, I create this product. I'll hire somebody to sell it. I'll let it sell itself. I'm not going to worry about that. I can't do everything in my business. Because yes, that's true. You can't do everything in your businesses, but there's a lot of things you don't have to do, like taxes or, you know, graphic design or whatever. But the one thing that you should understand and you should learn how to do is sell, because that is the one thing that can hold you back. You know, they say in healthcare, you should always be an advocate for your own health. You shouldn't just trust everything the doctor says. You should do your own research. You should be an advocate for yourself because your health is so important. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. Your life. So if there's one thing that you have to be an advocate for, is your health, even if you have a great doctor. It's the same thing with your product. You have to be able to sell it. You have to put the same energy that you put into creating it into learning how to sell it. And if you go into it with that mindset, you will be able to create not just great products, but great companies and great businesses, because great companies and great businesses are not just the product. It's the product, the sales, the marketing, the people, the mission. There's so many factors, but the one that will always hold you back is the ability to sell. Always keep that mindset when you are learning, when you are growing, when you are creating, when you are building, and it will serve you well, as it has served me well. One final example. We had a client come to us, taught piano, great piano teacher, amazing piano teacher, but didn't know how to sell it. Didn't know how to sell his piano lessons online. When he came to us, he was barely making any money. He was in our program for about 90 days, I believe, and said he had more money in his bank account than he ever had in his entire life. And just a few months later, I believe a total of 4 months, he bought a brand new house for him and his family. Why? He had a great product, but he did not know how to sell it. So he came to us at GetClients.com. We taught him how to sell it, and he has grown financially to the peak of his life, and it's not the peak because he's going to grow even more. I just wanted to tell that quick story to illustrate that point even further. If you need help, you can go to getclients.com and check out the resources we have there, or apply to become a client so we can do the same thing we did for him for you. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one.